Elkovich.
Here we go.
Oh, Elkovich. Yeah, he inactive at the wrong time.
They'll begin the drive with Brady. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting now.
When we see those runs to
I'm broadcasting now.
Runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
No, oh my goodness. What the fuck? I be having so many open lanes, and this shit just keep continuing to happen to me. What the fuck?
If they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone.
That is like so fucking irritating, G.
That defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Yeah, you don't want to play.
11.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Looking for more on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They were trying to liven up this game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight.
Nah, he said that fucking blitz. I should have read it.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he stopped immediately.
Yeah, my mic got messed up. I gotta keep pressing the button just so y'all can hear me, but it's cool.
Third and 10. Well, if you look at that play starts O-line versus D-line, and that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. The 20. Touchdown.
Burners!
Marquise Goodwin.
Them fucking burners, that's what I said.
Finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big play preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I'm good for 49ers.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Ooh, Pig City.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This smell is not going away now.
Ready to get
all because I burnt some fucking
underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes
a that shit stink.
Doesn't it?
It certainly does. A lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down now, Dobbins, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
pop. God, look.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The defense is raw as fuck. Now they want to turn up. As soon as they get to the playoffs, they want to turn the fuck up. I like it.
I think it's still there. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round.
Well,
they told us the wild card
one
could
bad
be
play
that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
And
taken right on the 30. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
A very solid gain of 27. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Simonton from the Broncos, he blessed me with him. I ain't gonna count.
The receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly
right.
Can they
Cold.
continue to create running lanes out of passing sets?
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's going right defensively.
You might not beat the Bears. Just tell you the truth. I fear for you. I ain't gonna lie. I fear for it.
Third down, they had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Garoppolo looks to throw.
No, I'm lagging.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. A pretty sizable deficit here in the 1st quarter. This defense will probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum.
Oh, hell no.
Instead, they got hit with another 1st down.
Yeah, he finna clap my receivers up. He just stay in his zone.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Oh, they talking trash. Okay, I don't like it.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Like the trash, so.
And it'll be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
Right.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage. Could be
to the same person.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 47.
I thought he was gonna break that. That's a big old receiver. Usually the big receivers break the press.
And now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
21.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. There to make it 2nd.
I'm still broadcasting. I forgot. Shit. Talk about fooling the Xavier Williams.
Gives to Breida. Across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
I don't remember.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
Hold up, let me try to put the link in there.
Touch Diddy.
Boy, these guys are off to the races. 20-0 already. Extra point pin.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Xavier Williams. Hold on. I'm about to share it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits.
I sent the link in there. I don't got no hot chip challenge.
Being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking the game plan.
Ain't nothing but Madden on there, G.
A lot of football left to be played.
21-0 our score after one.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On second down, Dobbins. They give him about 4
The length of the game,
but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get
Let's get it.
And he's going to be hit and taken down.
Oh, so finally got him a sack, man.
Around the 48-yard line.
Also do not like sex for some reason.
They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Yo.
We ain't giving them nothing today.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack.
Led the right down and the definite distance to
Fucking blitz, that's pretty good.
and it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
Now, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn,
one thing you cannot do, they did.
Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. That pass was heavily defended on third down, but you know what? He's one of the best in the league at body control, and he showed you why there.
So what that tells you is that...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
To throw is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
50. 51. Here we go. 51 to Mike.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Get it together, defense.
Rodgers now on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go. One, Omaha.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 75 yards. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
11.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Airing it out for Hamilton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done. Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On play action, now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. A gain there of 21 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now a good pickup. They get 8, but it's third down now.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Here's Breida. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before this worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's second down. Well, one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gold with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 20.
Just torn with the man right now, I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be harder, I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen the 87 overall, I like, yes sir, I got a chance.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Rodgers on the money to the tight end, Graham. That's good for 28 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers. And that's off the mark, incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Push him back.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Oh, you got deep? Check 9, check 9. Yeah, Liz.
Now Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown.
I had like 7 niggas right there.
Devontae Adams there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will get them one closer. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Damn.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. This is Breida. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards there and a Niner first. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe screenshot it online.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Now, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Rodgers now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rodgers going to throw. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Rodgers to throw on second down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 24. Through an opening, and there he goes. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Rodgers now on first down. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Alert 3. Over. Mike 56.
Now Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now it's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. D Ford, his second sack of the night. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, Just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Wait.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The end result, 21 yards.
Here we go. Big one, Omaha. General West.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Garoppolo now. He's got this complete to Hamilton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
Here we go. 180.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
It's going to be a long day. Safe.
Here we go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
11.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Yo, that boy Savage been going crazy. He got 9 tackles.
We look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Boy. Close your mouth.
They've got them frustrated right now.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
That boy got
And
a
it's
bang.
going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Tighten down. There you go.
On third and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Rodgers to his tight end Graham on a big one. 51 yards. They go play action here on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
You can't block me. Whip.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. On first down, here's Breida. And an alley to run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
You hear that, Emma?
Made 100,000 cash when I dropped out. Drop the ticket, made the NBA lockout. Said it's spinning about a bin all pop out. 5-5 lead like Kaka. Then bring it out the stove to the 5 high. They said money make me arrogant. I said it make me show off. Back when my dough was low, man, it make me kick your dough off. Not really your rapper, man, it just is a throw off. Not really your rapper, man, it just is a throw off. DJ Swift on the truth. Hey, like, another one.
Double A flex.
I put the beard and I put another one. I got the chain and I got another one. Roller was playing, so I went and flooded one. She got a crib now. Baby mama caught me tripping, jealous about the other one. I told her I wasn't gonna have no more keys and fucked around and had another one. These bitches like, shit, why the fuck is you cuffing them? How the fuck is you loving them? You bitches gon' fuck in a nigga with a name. Tell me why the fuck you trust them? I got a sneaker tool in the club, so I'm fucking them. You play bustin' them. Loyal customer, I bought a paint, I bought another one. I know that's your friend, but I was just tipping. She fuck me so good, I fuck with a mess. I told you I'm sorry, babe. I was just tripping. I know I was out of place. I was just slipping like a wet flow. Full of petro. At the war show, it's the retro. Get up with me on ready, set, go. Trap still booming like it's Metro. Keep it tootin' on me, Home Depot. 3 bitches with me, now that's it. I'm very back, I might catch a Rico. Ice on me, like your tip on the way my neck glow. Ask my wife, bitch.
Like you on sick.
The way a nigga from. Got a number saved on the deep room. The bitch ain't got that good to me. But I want another one. I don't know what it is about the AP, but I want another one. This phone cool get me feeling like cash. I want another one. I blew a bank roll yesterday. Woke up to another one. I popped a pill and I popped another one. I copped a chain and I copped another one. Roller was playing, so I went and flooded one. She got a crib now. I want another one. Baby mama called me tripping, jealous about the other one. I told her I wasn't gonna have no more kids and fucked around and had another one. These bitches like, shit, why the fuck is you cuffing them? How the fuck is you loving them? You bitches gon' fuck in a nigga with a name. Tell me why the fuck you trust them? I got a sneaker tool in the club, so I'm fucking them. You play bustin' them. If you got the drink, I'm a loyal customer. I bought a paint, I bought another one. My pockets pay yours and I miss it. I fucked that fuck up a bitch. She ain't my shit, but she sexy. And get to the phone, she sexy. Pulled up to the dealer, hopped out the Benz, coupe and hopped in the race. And I still try that V12. That's the Martin nigga, you don't wanna race. Tryna duck the fence, but at the same time,
I try to play GTA.